Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you all are doing amazingly well, and I hope that you all had a wonderful holiday season. First of all, I want to address, where have I been? I will probably do some videos in more detail about this in the future, hopefully once we are through it. But I tend to, basically when you're going through real life stuff, I personally feel like I have to go through it first before I talk about it, share it publicly, especially if you're super publicly online and things like that. So basically I will give you the shortened version that I am pregnant. I gotten pregnant, but then we had lots of complications with that as well. Basically we thought we had lost the pregnancy twice. And every single day has been a roller coaster. So that's what I've been going through, dealing with, and it's why I haven't been making any videos. I've basically been afraid to move, a lot of just bed rest, couch rest, living in my pajamas. But I have managed to string together a few days of feeling good, so hopefully we are moving out of, the trickiest part of this, and hopefully we're coming out onto a positive side. So keep us in your prayers. I greatly appreciate that. And I will share more about what specifically I've been dealing with in the future, hopefully once I'm through it with a positive success story, and I can share how I got through it. I can share things that helped me and all of that. I'm really looking forward to being able to share that on the other side of this story. So anyway, now that I am feeling a little bit more human and alive, and I feel like I can move around a bit without being terrified, I am really wanting to do a few things around the house and be productive. So this is kind of an early nesting, New Year's Eve, life crisis clean out type of thing. I figure I'm going to start in my bedroom because this is where I wake up in the morning, and if you want to get your day started on the right foot, then you should probably start in a good clean space. So this is my method that I have decided to go with for this. I have decluttered in the past, we have moved house, I've tried to organize things, and it's so funny because even if you look on YouTube or Pinterest and things like that, you will find I saw one just the other day, it was 25 ways to simplify your life, and I'm like, that already has not simplified my life. A list of 25 things is not simple. So I just kind of thought through the process and was like, how can I make this as bare bones and simple as possible? So I have 3 containers, essentially. First is a black trash bag. Black, so that you cannot see what's in it. You cannot second guess yourself. No one else in the house can come along and see what you've put into it and second guess what you have chosen as trash. This is going to go directly into the trash and be gone from the house and done with. Next up is a donation box. This is things that are good enough quality to donate, but I do not need. And then the third box, and this is really important for me, I'm calling it my nope box. And that means, nope, this does not belong in this room right now. So anything that I do not want to take up space in this room right now, no matter how useful it is, no matter if I want to keep it or not. I mean, if I know I don't want to keep it, I can put it in my donate or my trash. But if I'm not sure, or if it just belongs somewhere else in the house, for any other reason, it's just going to go in this box and it's going to get taken out of this room. And that will give me a clean slate in here to start with. Because one thing that stuck with me, that the minimalist mom said, was that a lot of people, when they start decluttering or trying to go minimal, they don't do enough to actually feel the benefit of it to make them want to keep going. So they do little bits at a time, but then you don't notice the difference enough to be like, wow, this is an amazing difference in my life that this makes. And so they don't continue it. So I want to be able to have a clean enough slate that I notice the difference, and then I can go back and sort through these boxes later. So I'm starting next to my bed because obviously that's where I'm going to wake up. So I want that to feel good. Right away I'm just throwing off trash. Usually my nightstand stays pretty clean. I don't keep too much clutter up here, but because I've been, trying to make myself feel better and do everything I can to help my body heal, I've got a few extra essential oil bottles that have accumulated. Then I also have a stack of books down here, which I do, these are my favorite books that I read a lot, more than once, or reference a lot, or that I'm currently reading. But some of them I'm not referencing right now, so I can move them upstairs to our extra book storage spot. Okay, so I have gone from this pile to just this. I'm going to keep in my bedroom for now. The other ones will get put upstairs with the other books. I have a much smaller stack. Now I have a pile over here. This box has been here since we moved here 9 months ago. Find a spot where there's a spare bedroom, an attic, a shed, garage space, whatever. I want to keep this stuff sort of handy because I want to make sure that I go through it within the next couple of months and really clean it out. Like it's either staying or going and not just living in this type of like unknown, box of unknown forever. I just shut the closet door because I'm not even going there right now. Wow. That is going to have to be dealt with on its own. I want to just get at least the room that is visible situated. So the next thing to tackle is the top of this dresser. So I had ordered some clothes because with a fragile pregnancy, I guess, like nothing felt comfortable this time around, and I did not want to wear anything but the loosest, lightest pajamas. So when I did have to go out like to the doctor's appointments and things, I didn't know what to wear. So I ordered a few, and I also didn't want to buy any more polyester stuff. I wanted to get some organic cotton if possible, which was a lot harder to find than I realized. But I did just at least get some 100% cotton things. So I got 2 pairs of pants. I did get a shirt that I did not like, so I'm going to return that. That's very cute. So now I have 1 shirt to return and then also a pair of shoes to return. See, this is a pile of clothes that has been here so long, I don't even know what it is. I don't know if it's clean or dirty or what. As I'm clearing things out, she's bringing more things in. So I have all of these, which I thought about ordering a shelf would be nice to put on the wall. I've had them lined up here for ages, but then, you know, with a flat surface, as soon as you put something there, it attracts more clutter, so I'm trying not to just leave them there, and we're just accumulating so many that it is taking over the top of the dresser. So I feel like I do need to get a shelf on the wall. This is the way you want things to go. Usually it goes the opposite, that I like started choosing some things and then I was just like, you know what, I want this clear. So I'm literally just chucking everything in the bag right now. There's a few things that we use that I'm going to put out by the other diffuser in the house, but none of them are going to stay up here. These will all go in the closet, and these little handful that's here will get put by the diffusers out there. So this stuff over here is my husband's pile. He is not one to usually have piles, so I'm not going to bother with that. Probably once this is clear, he'll move his own stuff as well. And I even surprisingly have a decent bit of trash. So most of that's like the plastic bags from those clothes. But even when you think there's no trash, you'll be surprised that you do find trash in there. So that's good because this gets to go out forever. Yay! The bathroom, which is not that bad, but these drawers are jammed full of random stuff. I'm going to have a big box, and I'm just going to dump everything that is not something that I absolutely use like on a daily or weekly, super regular basis. I'm going to dump everything into this box and then move it upstairs to the spare room and sort through it later. But this will just quickly clean out the bathroom. And I won't show you too much of the details of this just because I know it's not all that interesting to see all of my feminine hygiene products and things like that. So this is recently I tried putting the things I use every day in a little basket that I could easily take out the one basket, put it on the counter, just because it's like when you're in the kitchen cooking. And especially if you have multiple people, Zia's always in, like, she has her own bathroom upstairs, but she never uses it. She shares my vanity here. So when we're brushing teeth and all that, we're doing it together here in the space, which means you can't easily get in and out of these drawers. So it's like if you have to open the drawers to take one item out every time, you have to open the drawer a million times, and you've got 2 people standing in front of the drawers. It gets really annoying and impossible. So I tried this method, which I'm kind of liking. Unfortunately, it's not super organized. I would love for it to all be standing neatly, but it doesn't fit in the height of these drawers, so I can't have it standing in the box like I thought I wanted it to be. It won't fit in the drawer, so I just have to kind of lay it down a little bit higgledy-piggledy in there, and then I can set it in my drawer and manage to fit it. But the other little random things is what needs to get cleaned out. And the same thing underneath. So there's a little shelf underneath here, which I want to clean out. There's 50 million hairbrushes, because if you have a curly girl, you know that the products and brushes it takes and like just trial of different things to try and find what works the best, it's a lot. I want to have this cleared out so that I just have this little basket is where I put like used like wet washcloths and things. So when I do like weekly towel washing, I will take all my little wet washcloths from here and wash that. And then I want the rest of this cleared out so that I can basically just have extra dry fresh towels and face cloths. This looks really dirty, but it's actually not. It's just paint that was splattered from when they remodeled this house. And it kind of drives me nuts because it makes everything look dirty in the house, but it's just paint that I have not been able to easily get off. Okay, so here we are. This is my vanity, what it looks like now. So less stuff on the counter, just makes it a lot easier to clean. Inside the drawers, I've got basically my hair care stuff on one side, some random little things, and this is like skincare stuff. And then the bottom drawer, this is kind of like my daily basket that I take out, all the things that I use in the morning and at night. These are kind of medicinal essential oils that I keep in there. Extra little things for the bathroom, you know, cotton buds and things like that. These are my kind of extra skincare oils. So I use these to make some skincare things with. And then this is Zia's hair care, a little bit extra things there. And then underneath, now we just have the basket for dirty wash rags. Way back in the back, I have like my extras and like stock of things, like you can see witch hazel, coconut oil, and shea butter, stuff that I make my body butters with. And then just the hand towels and things that I wanted, hairdryer, body brush, and that's it. Nice and neat, and that's it. So we are finished in the bedroom and bathroom. I still have not tackled the closet. And this is the box of, this is my note box. Things that do not need to be in there right now. And I will gradually go through this and sort out what can be trashed, or if there's anything that I still want to keep or give away to somebody else that I don't use anymore, like makeup things. Hey guys, today is finally the day that I'm going to tackle this closet. It's been a while since I made the last video where I started some of this stuff because I had some more issues, but things seem to be going smooth, better. So yeah, I'm back at it. I'm out of bed rest now because after the last video, I actually ended up on bed rest for a week. But we're doing better. Doing the same process as before. Basically, rather than thinking about what to get rid of, I am just sorting things into what needs to be in here right now. Everything else goes in the notebox and going upstairs to the spare bedroom to sort through and think about later. But this is going to give me my just kind of minimalist space. Like if I took everything out and said, what few things do I need to have in here? Like what are the things that's going to make it easy for me to get dressed, my favorite items, things that I use every day, anything else, get it out of here. And it feels so good once you have it so simplified that you don't even want to bring any of that other stuff back in. So let's go ahead and get started. And of course, because I already have nowhere to walk, because I'm pulling everything out into the bedroom, this one's going to be right under my feet. Like building a chair, or disassembling the chair, more like it probably. So I was starting to feel a bit overwhelmed with the clothes and like, what do I do with them? So what I decided to do is I just started sectioning off what are my most favorite items of clothing. And I just put those right in the center of my closet, and I pushed everything else off to the side. But anything that is not my absolute favorite and also not in season is, I'm just going to take it and put it in the upstairs spare room closet. Okay, so we have finished the closet. I do have a pile of laundry there to do. Everything else I've cleaned up, taken upstairs. I have one box for my husband to take up because it's a bit heavy for me to carry up the stairs. So this is what it looks like. This is much cleaned out. You can see I only have a few things in there. This shelf is really super cleaned out. I've just got a little box there with like winter hats, scarves, and gloves because we're using those at the moment. And these are all like winter pants, which I will kind of weed through and just get rid of them as I'm wearing them this season. The floor is much more clean, empty, so I can just easily vacuum in there. And then some of my things that I do quite like, but they're just not in season, I've just kind of like all my shorts over there, I've just pushed into the corner side, so you don't even see that when you open the main door. So that is it for the closet. It's finally done. It took me less time than I expected, to be honest. I think it helped that I realized I could just use that spare closet and just hang the extra clothes in there, so I didn't actually have to take them all off the hangers and put them into a box. So officially now, my bedroom, my bathroom, my closet is all simplified and clean. That is my main goal for the year, is simplify. Simplify everything so that I have less stuff to manage, so that it's easier to make my home the way that I want it to be, and have less like mental clutter, just things that I feel like I have on my to-do list that don't really matter, that are unimportant, but are always in the back of my head. I just want to get rid of all that. So simplifying is the theme of the year, and so far we're off to a good start. So if you enjoyed this video, I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Make sure you click subscribe, because I do still have to do the rest of the house. There will be more of this decluttering, simplifying to come. We're going to clear everything out. Simplify this year. And it's also, I mean, kind of good timing because I'm going to be nesting like crazy. So yeah, it's a good time to be doing this. Thanks for being here. Click subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!